Bienvenidos a esta presentación del tiempo presente en español. This video will discuss the present tense and how to conjugate present tense AR, ER, and IR verbs. Every verb in Spanish has two parts, the stem and the ending. The two parts tell us very important things. The stem, el radical, as it's called in Spanish, tells us what is being done. What is the action? The stem, HABL, refers to speaking. The ending tells us two things. The ending, or la terminación in Spanish, tells us who is speaking and when they are speaking. The stem plus an O ending is hablo, which tells us that I speak and that I am doing it in the present tense. So to conjugate verbs in Spanish, the first step is to take off the ending, the AR for AR verbs, and add the following endings. O, to say that I am doing something. As, to say that you are doing something. A, to say that he, she is doing something, or that you are doing something if you're speaking to a teacher, for example, formally. Nosotros hablamos means that we are speaking. The ending is amos. They are speaking, or you all are speaking, is an ending. So the conjugations of hablar would be hablo, hablas, habla, hablamos, hablan. Estudiar, to study. Estudio, estudias, estudia, estudiamos, estudian. Again, there are three types of verbs in Spanish. Verbs that end in AR, verbs that end in ER, and IR. We follow the same steps with ER verbs. That is to say, we take off the ER and add new endings. The endings are different. The yo form ending is the same. We add an O. But the to form and the others are where it's different. Instead of an AS, we add an ES to ER verbs, an E to ER verbs to say that somebody else is doing something. We add EMOS to say we are doing something, and we add EN to say that they are doing something or that you all are doing something. An example of an ER verb, comer, which means to eat, is conjugated como, comes, come, comemos, comen. The last type of verb in Spanish is an IR verb, and again, the IR is taken off and new endings are added. The IR verb endings are very similar to the ER endings except for one form. O, es, e, imos, and en. Notice the nosotros form, imos, is different. The ER verbs are EMOS and the IR verbs are IMOS. An example of an IR verb that you'll come across a lot in your class is vivir, which means to live. Vivo, vives, vive, vivimos, viven are the conjugations of vivir. Practiquemos. Tu ayudar is tu ayudas. Ellos recibir, reciben. Leer yo, I read. The ER is taken off and we add an O, leo. The teachers study. Since it is more than one person, but you're not part of the group, it is the ellos form, estudian. He eats, él come, Jose and I live. Jose y yo vivimos. I swim. Yo nado. The student skates. El estudiante patina. We respond. Nosotras respondemos. And finally, you play an instrument. Tú tocas. Gracias por ver esta presentación y te deseo mucho éxito.